welcome back, y'all. We are back. It is December 29th, 2022. It is Thursday. We are introducing you to our new binder that I will be doing on Wednesdays coming next week. Now, I have been marrying and combining a bunch of envelopes. I've taken some of my challenges out. I am trying to simplify my life in all categories, which includes budgeting. This is not a 2023 one-year approach. This is a lifetime change. This is a lifestyle change, and it's in all areas of my life, not just budgeting. But budgeting is included, so we got to work it too. This home binder is replacing my binders on Wednesday, starting this week. It's going to start today, actually, but starting this coming Wednesday. I have married so many things, and I have gotten rid of so many envelopes. It's crazy, but I need to focus on what's important for my family. So let's introduce you to this binder. Now, normally, and I've been told this by other YouTubers, I've heard them say this about me, and I'm okay with it, but I'm a very cut, dry type of person. I'm just in and out. See you later. Got questions, comments, concerns, suggestions? Throw them at the bottom at me in the comment section. I'll meet you there and talk to you. The reason for me being so just boom and done and very clear and concise is because I used to work with the military. I was a trainer. So I just had to be very precise and clear on the information I was given, how I was giving it, what needs to be done. If you got any problems, report back to me. Let me know if there's anything I need to do to help. So I'm trying to change a little bit about that about me because I'm more like a robot than anything else. And I've heard other YouTubers say it, and they're like, if you want somebody who's very just cut and dry and to the point, go see Erin. Yeah, that's me. But that's okay. That is how I am. That's my personality. So I do bring some of the savings challenges funness on board now that I have. I am no longer allowed to buy anything off Etsy for the whole year of 2023 when it comes to myself. As subscribers, you are allowed to win things from Etsy from me. And I have a bunch of things coming up in January that I have to give away. So stay tuned for that, but let's go ahead and speak about this before this video gets way too long. One thing that snuck in here right off the bat is our 100 envelope challenge. After marrying everything and putting things into here and all the shebang that we did, $815 is now living in my 100 envelope challenge. This is the first time I am actively doing the 100 envelope challenge. I started it not too long ago, but I want to stay consistent. I have this from D vs. Debt over on Etsy, also D vs. Debt here on YouTube, and this is her 100 envelope challenge tracker. Thank you, Philip. With that being said, I needed that in my Starbucks cup. With that being said, I colored a lot of the bigger numbers in. I do have a 43 colored in here as well. And I need to do this multiple times in order to get a down payment on my first house. Y'all, I turned 46 today, and I still have never owned my own house. And I spoke with the banker. I know exactly what it's going to take for me to get qualified for that, and I am on my way. I am at 620 on my credit score now, finally. I need a 640, and I'm going to need a little over 20 grand put down. I do not want a private mortgage insurance situation, so I want to skip over the PMI, and I don't want a big house, y'all. I am years away from being a empty nester, and we're going to put 40 in today into this. We are years away from being an empty nester, and I don't need a big house. Bigger house means bigger bills. Just for your knowledge and purpose, for those of you who are new on my channel, y'all, welcome and hello, and thank you for joining our channel. Thank you, son, for joining our channel. My son just brought me another coffee with peppermint mocha. It's my favorite now on the planet. Oops, let's put it over here so I don't spill it. I am blind. I cannot see other than shapes, shadows, outlines, light, and dark. So I do have very little vision. It's not really usable per se vision. I can see a little bit on a CCTV, but not very much. So I keep everything with paper clips. I use cashless budgeting, which means all my money stays in the bank. It transfers to different accounts and things of that nature. But I use prop money because the bottom line is if I use real money and I lose it, I'm in trouble because I can't see it. So I have $200 worth of 20s. I have $100 worth of 10s. That makes $300. And then I have $50 worth of 5s. So we are stuffing $350 today. So I got to keep everything very, very clear on how I do things. So let's go ahead and stick $40 in today. I'm going to leave my 20s up front here because it makes it a little bit easier for me to know where's my money at, since I don't see denominations, y'all. $40 is going into our 100 envelope challenge. If you see the stickers here and the stickers on this one, also 100 envelope challenge, I got 2 of them just in case. This is for the next 100 envelope challenge, so I can go back and revert and do this on the 3rd and do this on the 4th. I think I need to do it at least 4 times for the 100 envelope challenge to even start working towards that down payment being paid off. So these stickers come from Hands and Bands. She gifted them to me. I am a Care Bear collector. I am a Pound Puppy collector. I'm also a Popples collector, and all the things I love from the 1980s that I grew up with. So that is the 100 envelope challenge. Our next one was in our Monday binder for savings challenges. It has moved here. It has been married with a couple of extra other items. We have $195 in that as we speak right now. So we are literally only going to stick a $5 into that one today. The reason for this is any repairs I need to make in this house before I move, I will do that so that I can get my deposit back. And after that, I will need to keep a repairs envelope on hand for my new house, because y'all know things are about to break down. Things are about to go wicked when you go into a house that you start owning for the first time, and then next thing you know, you need to be responsible for every repair. It's not picking up a phone and calling a landlord. Now you're responsible for things. So that will always be housed in here. Moving is our next one, and with moving, we do have a savings challenge that we are putting with that to be fun. When I'm gonna move, I don't know. I haven't decided. We had a roll the dice savings challenge in a previous binder for Monday that we no longer have that binder because envelopes have either moved over and shifted to other binders either today or our Friday binder, which is our savings challenge binder, or I've gotten rid of it. With that, we have a total now for moving of $165. Everything that's been colored in on the top section here, the 1 through 6, literally added up to $165. So instead of having Siri roll the dice right now on my phone, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a 5 in. I don't know when we plan on moving. I do know some spots that we're looking at. So it's, when I know, you'll know. That kind of situation. So $5 is going into moving, making it $170 for moving now. Our next envelope was the 7K challenge. I have gotten rid of that. It's just been pushed to the side. It was a challenge box that I was going to do that was over $7,000. I have chosen to retire that for just right now. Doesn't mean forever, but just for right now. And I'm going to put $25 in today. I do want to show you that I am working on getting my trackers and keeping them updated. I did go ahead and color in another one here. So you'll have these cards colored in. You'll see each card is worth $100 down here. This is a tracker that I got from Jordan Budgets over on Etsy. Jordan Budgets as well here on YouTube. And I love her to that. So I am caught up with my tracker. Since I was ahead, since I colored in one today, we are putting a 20 and a 5 in. That makes 25. I'm going to check that over here on my CCTV to make sure I am correct, and I am. So 25 is going in. That's $800 down towards our car payment. We're not sure if we're getting a fully electric car or electric with a gas option as well. So as soon as I know that, I'll let you know as well. I have to wait for my husband to get over here before we figure out what's going on. Our next one is insurance. Right now, car insurance, we have $245. Y'all, I don't own a car or anything of that nature right now. We are going to put $100 into that today. So we're going to put 20, 40, 60, 80, and whoops, let's do this again. 20, 40, 60, 80, and 1. $100 is going into car insurance. We're not sure what our car insurance is going to be, but I would like to have a minimum of 6 months in advance so that we get a percentage off. If we can hit a year before my husband gets here, then we will do that. I'm just rough estimating a certain amount, but I'm not quite sure. So we're just putting in what we can, and hopefully we can hit what we need to. Next one is car repairs. We have 85 in that for right now. Just making sure that we have everything we need. I do know we'll need to put taxes and tags in here, and I think I just pulled the wrong one out. We do, nope, I pulled the right one, okay. Taxes and tags will also be in car maintenance at a later date, but right now we're just putting in a 5 car maintenance. Okay. We want to make sure that we have that done ahead of time before anything else happens and could go wrong. I do apologize. I had already scratched one off before this video. So next time I will not do that. Next time I will include you all in. This comes from Cheryl over at her Etsy shop, which is Making Money Moves Shop. Here on Etsy, or here on YouTube, she's known as Making Money Moves. Her name is Cheryl, and she's from Canada, y'all. Please go check out her Etsy store, and please go make sure that you're subscribed to her channel here. She's absolutely fabulous. I bought this scratcher before the end of the year, so this is in my before the no spend, low spend year for 2023, and I scratched a 27 off. Now, we're going to go ahead and just put a 30 in. I'm just going to round up the number a little bit. This luxury scratch off, woo, that's a big winded word to say, scratch off, is actually going to be towards us getting some additional appliances that we need in the kitchen. A toaster that we need to replace, a electric wok that I would like to get for Diane because she's big into stir fry. So $30 will be going into this today. It is worth $250 for that scratch off. We also need to replace some kitchen towels, some washcloths. I would like to get some kitchen floor mats, just the small ones to put in the kitchen, and a few extra items that I would like to add in or replace in our kitchen. But in order to justify that, I need to have an envelope because I am going into that low spend, no spend year coming up in 2023, and there are certain parameters that rules and exceptions that I have to have. I have not finished it yet. I'm hoping to have that finished here really, really soon. I really am, because I want to make sure that I have that done and let you all know what is going to be happening for us here at the house. Our next one is cleaners, and cleaners has $45 in there currently. So, y'all, I got cards off to the side here. And I don't know if I'm going to use these every single time or if I'm going to pick and choose. But today, because I did buy a set of cards, let's go ahead and choose that number. So whatever that number is what I'm sticking in for cleaners. Now, what I mean by cleaners is I am going to have a person come. It is a 5, y'all. I had to go check my CCTV. It's a 5. So $5 is going into cleaners. That would bring us up to 50. Every 6 months, I would like to have a cleaner specifically come into my house and deep clean my house for me. Because I am blind and I can't see like everyone else, I can miss a lot of things. And I want somebody to come in and help. And I'm very OCD about cleaning, and I need to have it done a certain way. So I would like to have a house cleaner come in every 6 months and deep clean my house. I have nothing but hardwood floors throughout the whole house. My kitchen and my bathroom floor is linoleum. Everything else is hardwood floor. So that's a lot of floor cleaning just on that alone. So I want to make sure that I get that taken care of. Next one you're going to see is something you didn't see in my Wednesday video this coming. It will not be there anymore, is our prepper pantry. Let me speak a little bit about the prepper pantry really fast. I have showed y'all my deep freezers downstairs. They are absolutely full. I have showed you my shelves that we are depleting downstairs, and I have not yet showed you my shelving systems upstairs, my refrigerator, my freezer, and my pantry upstairs. That is coming next week. I do plan to show you all of that. This is part of the reason why we are going on a low spend, no spend month and or year for groceries as well. We need to continue to eat down our preps. Our preps are there to help us when we need help, whether you have a job loss, whether you have a sickness and you're short on money because you didn't work that much that week or whatnot, or simply because we're trying to dodge inflation as much as humanly possible. Y'all, I had a pantry that was astronomical. And when I say that, I mean, we're on month number 8 going into month number 9 on eating down our preps, and we probably still have a good 4 months left. That's what I'm saying. And that's without getting into my emergency 5-gallon buckets full of dry goods as well. So we have currently now taken all of our micro categories such as meat restock and or freezer restock for us, stock up, stockpile, which is this one here, which is anything that is dry, cans, anything you can put on the shelf that is shelf stable. Paper goods, housewares, such as any house cleaners, house products that we need for the house, paper towels, things of that nature goes in the paper products. Cleaners, things of that nature, personal care. We've thrown it all together now. I'm down with doing a whole bunch of different envelopes, and I want to throw it all into one envelope. So currently we have $75 in this envelope, and we have $1,000 sitting in Capital One 360. Yes, that's a lot. Why are we not doing a stock up right now? And yes, I am a prepper. For the fact is, we're just going to put a 10 in, y'all. For the fact is, I have enough food, and we're going to eat down what we have before we start doing anything else. Again, you'll be seeing a video next week that shows what I have upstairs, and then you'll start to understand, for those of you who are new, why we have so much food on hand. We need that first before we start doing anything else. And that's fine. We don't have a problem with that. And we're just going to continue to do it that way. I have been watching another YouTuber who I'm absolutely just so happy I found her. Her name is Ellen, and her channel is Ellen's Abundant Life on Less. I have learned so much from this lady. It is amazing. She's a prepper as well, but she's been eating down her preps for well over a year now, and she's documented the whole thing. And I was just like floored when I've seen how much I have learned from her, and I have changed my mind and thoughts on how I'm doing my prepper pantry from here on out. It will be a minimum of 3 months, a maximum of 6 months when we go to restock. But for right now, we're just going to continue to restock money in this binder until I decide we need to restock. So until then, we're stuck at where we're at, and we're going to keep eating down our preps, and I'll be sharing those meals with you here off and on, and I will also be showing you our preps upstairs so you get a more generalized idea of how much food we really do have in this house and where we're lowering our grocery bill below 50%. So with that being said, bills is our next category. Bills is going to get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let's go with 50. Now, bills is another category that I have shrank down. Let me count that again. 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. Bills is something I have shrank down quite a bit as well. I had all this laid out in a whole bunch of different categories for our bills. If my husband is to lose his job, if I am to lose my income, then we need to be able to take care of the kids regardless. We have 3 kids still left in the house. Philip will be 25. Philip will be 12 next month on the 25th in January. Jessica will be 13 on the 31st. And then Danya will turn 14 on April 29th. So if anything is to happen to our income, we need a backup source. We already have 1 month already in the bag and ready to go. We are working on month number 2. This includes everything in the house we need to keep on, including some luxuries because we're working ahead in advance. We have $815. We are putting in $50. This will give us $865 for month number 2. Now with this envelope, we do not take this money and roll it into paying our bills for the next month. This is a standalone, gonna be 12 months, fully funded. If anything hits the fan, we're reaching for this. This includes $1,000 worth of groceries for every single month, even though we're not doing 1,000, y'all. It's just backup. It's better to have more than not enough. This includes rent, electric, gas, utilities such as internet, cable, security. Cable, I know, is not a must, but because we're doing it so far in advance, we're doing luxury items such as that. The streaming app that we do have that's back on, that my kids twisted my arm and made me put back on, yes, my kids did. It's Netflix. So that's back on in here. My medication for my daughter Danya, the medication for Jessica that they have on a monthly basis, my medication for my Chihuahua Jaya, who is a half dachshund, half Chihuahua, who has seizures and has to be on medication daily, and things of that nature. This also includes our cell phone bill. This includes a lot of different things, including a $300 buffer in case anything happens. So it takes us a long time, almost $3,400, just under $3,400 before we're done with 1 month and move to the 3rd month. So we are working on month number 2 currently right now. Long-winded. Anybody else wants me to go further into that, please let me know, and I will definitely do so. Our next one and our last one is our buffer. And this buffer is for anything that hits the fan if I need to pull from here because I don't have enough in one of these envelopes for some unknown reason or something of that nature. Y'all, it's just good to always have a buffer. We already have $2,000 in the bank now. When it's said and done, we have $2,000 in the bank. We have $200 left in this. And as soon as I hit another $1,000, we'll put it in the bank and we'll keep rolling. This is not something that's going to end anytime soon. Now, I do have Gina Renee are in budgets. I have this savings challenge from her. Let's pick this number here because I don't know what it is. Y'all know I can't be cheating. It's not fair. I can't even cheat on this. Now this doubles as a mystery box. I'm not doing the mystery version part of it anymore. I'm just going to pick and choose and pray I have enough money. If I do not, then next week I will shore it up on what I owe before any of these other envelopes get any money. I will make sure that I shore up this envelope first, and then we'll move on for the next one. This is my buffer, y'all. So there's the number that you see. I don't even know how much I got left on hand. It is number 48. So number 48 is going to go in. I'm putting this on top so I know that that needs to be put away so I don't redo that one. Y'all, I don't think I have 48, but let's see what we got here. I may have a little bit more. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I gotta at least put 48. And this one here. 70. I had more than enough. So, 70. Oops, we're not done yet, y'all. Hold on. I might have been wrong. I may have thought, oh, back up. Wait a minute. Those are 5s. I spoke too soon. I bet you those are 5s. They're 5s, y'all. Hold tight. Okay, so we have 20. We know we got 20 in the bag ready to go. Let's do this again. Oh, I was so excited. So there's 20. This is why I got to keep my money separate, y'all. 30, 40, 50. We still have 50, y'all. We still got 50. We're going strong. We needed 48. We got 50. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. So we're not putting 48. We need to reach at least the 48. We have $75, y'all. And you know what? It's going in the buffer. All of it. It's better to have too much than not enough. And every $1,000 that we get into our buffer, we're going to pull it and we're just going to keep on rolling. Holy cow. We are now at $275 for our buffer. We already have $2,000 in the bank, and we will always have an emergency fund, as some people call it. A buffer is what I like to call it, and that is what we have. So this is what I have today. I am going to continue to use the Gina Renee RM Budgets set. I'm just going to do it in a different way now. That's going to be for my buffer. I have my cards here. I can pick and choose when I want to and decide when I'm going to use it. I have my challenges off to the side that I just showed you. I have more challenges coming up, but this is our home binder. Next time I will be using these. I did not throw these in today, but I will be using them, so I want to show them to you because I wanted to make sure they were sitting here. Not sure which challenge I'm going to use this for. I'll probably use it for housekeeping or cleaners. But these are resin hearts that I got from Crafted by Free over on Etsy, known here in the YouTube world as Budget with Free. And I'm going to use this in a different way. They have numbers on the back and they correlate with a sheet. But I'm not going to pull the sheet out, y'all. I'm going to choose a heart. I'm going to find out what it is. I'll put it back in here. And then I think next time we'll probably use this for our every 6-month deep cleaning. So that's probably what we'll do next time. I didn't use them today, but I do have them out here. I wanted to show you them before I start using them. So any questions, comments, concerns, and or suggestions, please let me know in the comment section down below. Again, welcome to all my new subscribers, and thank you to everyone who's been with me through all the craziness, all the ups and downs, all the thick and thin. And I am wishing everybody a very safe and happy upcoming New Year's Eve. and New Year's, and I wish you all the best. I will definitely be cheering on everybody else as well, watching all of your videos, finding all the tips and tricks that you use, and making sure that I stay updated with all of you as well. Catch you in the next video. That will be our savings challenges binder that we have redone, and it's going to be fun, y'all. So we'll see you in the next video. Until then, Without Limits Budgets is out.